What's more dangerous in nature? A solitary predator? Or an entire army of hunters? Some species triumph through strength. And there are those who survive by seizing every opportunity. But in nature, survival strategies never have just one answer. Solitary or pack, which is the ultimate survival weapon? Dawn over the Okavango grasslands. A pack of wild dogs is waking. The distinctive three-colored spotted coat makes them easily recognizable among yellow grass. They begin the morning ritual by greeting each other, touching muzzles, licking faces, and emitting special sounds. This isn't purely affectionate behavior. This is how they strengthen social bonds and confirm each individual's role in the pack. Without this bond, they cannot survive. African wild dogs, Lycaon pictus, are among the most efficient hunters in the natural world. But that strength doesn't come from single individuals. Looking at their bodies, the answer becomes clear. Wild dogs have slender builds, long, thin legs, weighing only about 30 kilograms. Their muscles aren't designed for explosive power like lions or leopards. They cannot ambush or bring down prey with just one single pounce. Their jaws also aren't strong enough to quickly kill large prey. Bite force is only half compared to lions of similar size. A single wild dog individual facing an antelope has almost no chance of winning. It will exhaust or get injured before bringing down prey. But evolution has equipped them with another weapon: endurance. Wild dogs can run continuously 5 to 10 kilometers without stopping. Their maximum speed isn't as high as cheetahs, but they can maintain speed of 50 kilometers per hour for many minutes. This is the key point. This strategy only works with the entire pack. Individuals can take turns leading, continuously pressuring prey without rest. GPS research shows they force prey into overheating and exhaustion. Prey don't die from wounds, but die from depletion. Data from Serengeti shows a clear truth. A single individual has hunting success rate nearly zero, below 5%. Two to three individuals increase rate to 30%. But with 6 to 10 individuals, success rate jumps to 80%. This is the highest rate among all African carnivores. Higher than lions, higher than leopards, higher than hyenas, but only when hunting in packs. Besides efficiency, pack hunting also reduces risk. A kick from antelope or zebra can break bones or cause death. If hunting alone, even small injuries mean death. Without teammates supporting, cannot hunt will starve in a few days. But in the pack, other individuals will bring food back for injured members. This isn't kindness. This is collective survival mechanism. The second challenge is prey theft. Wild dogs often have spoils stolen by lions and hyenas after hunting. If hunting alone, a wild dog individual has no ability to protect food from any thieves, making entire hunting effort meaningless. But the entire pack can defend better. They surround prey, eat extremely fast, usually within 15 minutes before thieves arrive. Wild dog social structure also forces them to hunt in packs. Only the leading pair, usually the alpha pair, are allowed to reproduce. Other individuals exist to support the pack, protect cubs, and hunt for the entire group. Each individual's value lies in contributing to the collective. Food is always shared. Individuals who hunt must bring back for cubs, elderly individuals, and injured members. This explains why wild dogs never develop solo hunting behavior. Over thousands of generations of evolution, selection pressure is very clear. Individuals trying to hunt alone will die early and leave no genes. Individuals hunting in packs survive and pass this behavior to next generations. The result is pack hunting behavior ingrained in instinct. Wild dogs have no behavioral script for solo hunting. They cannot imagine it. From 2026 onward, wild dogs are the most endangered species among Africa's large carnivores. Only about 6,600 individuals remain. Habitat loss and diseases from domestic dogs are the two greatest threats. When packs are separated, they cannot hunt efficiently. Conservation organizations are working to create movement corridors between reserves. Wild dogs need large space to maintain large packs and hunt effectively. Wild dogs are living proof of the power of unity. They're not the strongest, not the fastest, not the largest, but they're most efficient when together. In the natural world, sometimes strength doesn't come from individuals, but from groups. Wild dogs chose that path and survived because of this choice. The Serengeti grasslands under the afternoon sun. A large male lion lies on a high mound, surveying his vast territory. Dark, thick mane, many scars on his face. This is Scar, king of this land. The name Scar doesn't come from appearance, it comes from the battles he's been through. 3 years as pride leader, countless confrontations, but not all ended in victory. In popular culture, male lions are symbols of absolute strength, fearless and conquering everything. But the real story is far more complex. This is the story of times Scar had to retreat, not out of cowardice, but wisdom. About knowing when to fight and when to live to fight another day. This morning, Scar is hungry. 2 days without food, his belly sunken. Ahead, a buffalo herd drinks at the river, over 200, but a few old ones have separated from the herd. African buffalo, weighing up to 900 kilograms, 4 times Scar's weight, horns a meter long, sharp as spears, but prolonged hunger forces Scar to take risks. Scar selects his target, an old one, sluggish, drinking water about 50 meters from the herd. He crawls low to the ground, advancing meter by meter. 10 meters, Scar explodes at maximum speed. The buffalo detects him but doesn't flee. Instead, it lowers its horns and charges straight at Scar. Scar must leap sideways to avoid the charge. Simultaneously, the buffalo's call alerts the entire herd. Over 100 buffalo turn, looking toward Scar. And then something terrible happens. They don't flee. They charge towards Scar. 20, 30, 40 buffalo are now chasing a single male lion. Scar runs at maximum speed, 50 kilometers per hour, but buffalo can also run 45. One charge from behind could end his life instantly. 500 meters later, the herd stops pursuing. Scar escaped, but completely exhausted. No food, energy depleted, and facing reality, alone. He cannot hunt buffalo. This isn't Scar's first retreat. Last week, he found an antelope carcass he'd killed, surrounded by 12 hyenas. Scar approaches, roaring threats. But the hyenas aren't afraid. They encircle him, cackling and moving closer. A hyena's bite force reaches 1100 psi, stronger than Scar's. One hyena bites Scar's hind leg. He turns to attack, but 3 others attack from behind. Scar realizes if he stays, he'll be torn apart. After a while, he abandons the kill and leaves. Not far away, an elephant herd is moving toward the waterhole where Scar usually drinks. Scar is thirsty, but upon seeing elephants, he immediately changes direction. Adult elephants weigh 6 tons, 30 times Scar's weight. Just one stomp or trunk swing could kill him instantly. So there's no battle here. Scar proactively avoids these giants. On another afternoon, Scar encounters a white rhino grazing near the riverbank. The rhino doesn't threaten lions, but Scar still circles 30 meters away. Rhinos can weigh 3.5 tons with horns up to 1.5 meters long. Aggressive temperament and unpredictable, even if Scar doesn't attack. The rhino might still charge just from feeling intruded upon. But the greatest challenge doesn't come from other species. It comes from lions themselves. One morning, Scar hears distant roaring. This isn't the roar of his pride. Two nomadic male lions are entering Scar's territory. They're younger, about 5 years old, in their prime, and more importantly, they're brothers. Scar is 8 years old, still strong, but no longer at his peak. One-on-one, he might win, but 1 against 2, the survival rate is too low. Scar stands on the mound, roaring as loudly as possible. The roar echoes across the savannah, declaring ownership. But the 2 males don't back down. They roar back, moving closer. The distance is closing. Scar must make a decision: fight and possibly die, or retreat to live and defend territory another time. Scar chooses retreat, not because he's weak, but because he's smart. He leaves the mound, moving toward the territory's edge. The 2 males claim the central area. But Scar doesn't give up completely. He lives on the periphery, hunting small prey, maintaining his health, waiting for an opportunity. 2 weeks later, one of the 2 brothers is gored severely by a buffalo. Now it's one-on-one. Scar returns, challenging the remaining male. This time he wins and reclaims his territory. But this victory doesn't come from pure strength. It comes from knowing when to step back, when to wait, and when to attack. This is the wisdom of the survivor, not the reckless. Currently, male lions average only 2 to 4 years as pride leaders, not because they're weak, but because there's always someone younger, stronger, waiting. Power doesn't come from winning every battle. It comes from choosing the right battles to fight, avoiding unwinnable ones, and living long enough to protect your genes. Scar teaches us that greatness doesn't lie in never retreating. It lies in knowing when to step back to advance later. This is the wisdom of a true king. In the natural world, a king isn't the one who wins every battle. A king is the one who survives every trial, keeps his territory, and leaves descendants. Scar is living proof of that. The dry season in Central Africa has lasted longer than usual. Temperatures rise above 40 degrees Celsius, and the ground cracks like ancient scars. Grasslands, once lush, are now reduced to dry dust. Trees stand bare. Water, the lifeblood of survival, is disappearing day by day. Within a radius of dozens of kilometers, only a single small waterhole remains. The water is thick and muddy, but it is all that's left. Every day, hundreds of animal species gather here, but not all will drink. Here, hierarchy decides who lives. African elephants can endure up to 3 days without water. But when thirst reaches its peak, a full-grown individual may need up to 200 liters a day. Lions depend less on drinking water than elephants, obtaining most of their moisture from prey. However, during extreme droughts, food sources also dwindle. Impalas can reach speeds of up to 90 kilometers per hour, but speed becomes meaningless when there is no water left to drink. Beneath the murky surface of the waterhole, Nile crocodiles can hold their breath for over an hour, silently waiting for a moment of weakness. The elephants arrive first. No other species can stop them. Weighing up to 6 tons, they hold absolute dominance at this waterhole. Their long trunks draw up the muddy water. They do not care whether it is clear or dirty, only that it provides enough moisture to survive another day. A single elephant may take up to 15 minutes to finish drinking. Other animals can only wait. There is no alternative. When the elephants leave, the lions slowly move in. No rush. Calm. Every step radiates power. Lions drink quickly. They dislike the muddy water, but their bodies need moisture. In the dry season, survival instincts always override preference. The impalas retreat even farther. They know that when lions appear, danger multiplies, not only from predators, but from the deadly waterhole itself. After the lions, the weaker species approach. The impalas move forward very slowly. Each step is a choice between life and death. They cannot drink for long like elephants or lions. Only a few quick sips at a time, then heads up, watching, listening, checking before continuing. Meanwhile, beneath the muddy water, the crocodiles silently move closer. No sound, no sign, just waiting for a single mistake. One young impala, driven by thirst, steps deeper than is safe. Just one more step. And that step is the last. The crocodile strikes in an instant. The survival instinct of the crocodile is no different from that of the impala. All act to survive within the same harsh natural cycle. The others remain standing, their thirst still unquenched. Now they must choose, wait longer, or risk everything once more in exchange for life. During the dry season, the waterhole is not just a place to drink. It becomes one of the most effective hunting grounds for lions. When prey lowers its guard to drink, that is when lions attack. A simple but deadly strategy. Yet lions do not always succeed. Impalas possess highly developed escape instincts, limiting hunting success to only around 30%. Extreme heat quickly exhausts both predator and prey. A prolonged chase can mean death for both sides. As a result, lions learn to conserve energy. They strike only when success is almost certain, an adaptation to unforgiving conditions. Africa's dry seasons are growing longer each year. By 2026, average temperatures have risen by about 2 degrees Celsius compared to a decade earlier. Waterholes once scattered across the savanna are disappearing, forcing animals to converge on the few remaining sources. This concentration increases competition and tension, pushing mortality rates of young animals up by as much as 50% during the dry season. Yet life remains resilient. The species here have endured thousands of years of adaptation. The question is whether they still have enough time. As the sun sets, temperatures slowly fall. The animals gain one more day of survival. Tomorrow, the cycle will repeat. This small waterhole is more than a place to drink. It is a crossroads of life and death, where the laws of nature are laid bare. In a rapidly changing world, waterholes like this are becoming increasingly precious. Protecting them means protecting life itself. African grasslands under dawn light. Here, life unfolds to nature's rhythm. Each new day brings new challenges. Early morning light spreads across the land. Temperature gradually rises. Life begins to awaken. Buffalo herds move slowly across the savanna, seeking food. Calves always stay close to mothers. Not far away, predatory eyes silently watch. Lions hide in tall grass. Distance gradually narrows. Lions, apex predators of this continent. Weight can reach 190 kilograms. Strength concentrated in jaws and claws. Buffalo, weighing nearly 800 kilograms. Thick, hard horns form a natural shield. They live in herds to increase survival chances. When hunting in groups, lions possess clear advantage. They coordinate to separate prey, making success rate increase significantly. Tactics based on synchronized coordination. One individual attracts attention, while others silently approach from different directions. But today, a male lion acts alone. No support from others. The challenge thus becomes much greater. An adult male can still hunt alone when necessary. Its individual strength is still very formidable, but risk also increases correspondingly. The target is a buffalo that's separated from the herd. Safe distance gradually narrowing. Opportunity begins to show clearly. The lion accelerates. In brief seconds, it can reach speeds up to 80 kilometers per hour. All muscle groups mobilized. Buffalo detects danger. Instinct makes it turn to face. Not all prey choose to flee. The one-on-one confrontation begins. Lion tries to approach the flank or neck. Buffalo uses horns as defensive weapon. Buffalo charges at the lion. Sharp horns can cause serious injury. Lion dodges nimbly. The balance of power becomes clear. Buffalo weighs 4 times the lion, and each thrust carries tremendous destructive force. Lion tries to change attack angle, but buffalo always turns to face. Buffalo's tactic is simple, but extremely effective. From afar, sounds of other buffalo ring out. The herd is approaching. The situation begins to change. Another buffalo appears. Now it's 2 against 1. Nearly all the lion's advantages disappear. The entire buffalo herd coordinates attack. One in front, one trying to surround from behind. Lion has no easy escape route. Survival instinct forces the lion to make a decision. It turns and runs. Continuing to fight now is no longer reasonable. In nature, knowing when to retreat is also a survival skill. Injury can lead to slow death. Lion chooses to live to hunt another day. But not every escape goes smoothly. Sometimes, the entire buffalo herd discovers the lion. The situation becomes much more dangerous. A lion is exposed. The buffalo herd immediately surrounds. Numerical advantage completely overwhelming. Lion flees up a tree, terrified. Over 20, buffalo advance. Roars and snorting sounds echo everywhere. Threat comes from all directions. With no other choice, the lion launches itself onto a nearby tree. Climbing ability, rarely used, saved it in this moment. Lion maintains balance standing on a branch about 3 meters high. Below on the ground, the buffalo herd hasn't left yet. They still guard the position, not taking eyes off the enemy. This buffalo behavior isn't revenge. It's herd protection instinct. Eliminating threat is top priority. Time passes. Temperature continues to rise. The buffalo herd begins to thirst, and concentration gradually decreases. A few begin to leave, others follow. The encirclement gradually dissolves. Lion remains in the tree observing the situation. Experience teaches patience. Hasty action could be dangerous. Only when the buffalo herd moves a bit farther does the lion begin to move. It climbs down, each step carefully calculated. Lion quickly seeks hiding place. A large branch lies nearby. It hides behind this natural barrier, creating safe distance. Now, defensive tactics completely replace offensive posture. A few buffalo discover the lion has descended and immediately return. Herd protection instinct activated again. They try to approach, but the lion uses front legs as weapons, claws sharp as knives, up to 38 millimeters long, unleashed precisely. Each swipe aims not to kill, but to maintain safe distance. Buffalo must retreat to avoid injury. Warning sounds ring out from both sides, roars responding, language of direct confrontation. The large branch becomes an effective shield. Buffalo cannot attack head-on, and lion maintains strategic position. Energy on both sides gradually depletes. Temperature exceeds 30 degrees Celsius. Each side's persistence has limits. The standoff drags on. Neither side wants to yield, but survival is more important than confrontation, bringing no desired results. Finally, the buffalo herd leaves again. In the distance, water source is waiting. Basic survival needs have spoken. Lion waits until completely safe, then slowly leaves the barrier. Today, survival is the only victory. Confrontations like this happen daily on African grasslands. No absolute victors, only those who know how to adapt. Lions and buffalo have coexisted for thousands of years. The relationship between hunter and prey shapes both species. Their evolution is intertwined. Currently, African lions are estimated at about 20,000 remaining. Numbers have decreased 43% in the past 3 decades. Habitat is shrinking. Buffalo have larger numbers, about 900,000 individuals. However, the future of both depends on habitat, intact ecosystems. Each encounter between lion and buffalo is part of a larger cycle. Natural balance maintains ecosystem health. Both species are indispensable. The male lion slowly advances towards shade. Its body needs rest. Tomorrow will bring new opportunities. The grassland continues operating to its own rhythm. Afternoon sun gradually softens. Life continues ceaselessly. In the natural world, no battle ends completely. Tomorrow, the cycle will repeat. That is life's nature. Lions and buffalo, hunter and prey. They are two sides of the same story. The existence of one species is bound to the other. Conservation is not just the story of a single species. Each creature holds a distinct role in life's network that needs protection. In 2026, the world stands at an important crossroads. Our direction today determines the future of these species. African grasslands still stand there, unchanging through time. Stories like this will continue to be told, as long as we protect where they unfold. Lion lies still in the darkness, gradually descending. Buffalo gather together as night falls. Life on the grasslands prepares for a new cycle. And between them, the endless battle will continue, not from hatred, but because that's how nature maintains balance. African grasslands, where life and death intertwine, where each day is a lesson about survival, where nature remains master. The African savanna stretches endlessly. Early morning sun casts gold on dry grass. The horizon undulates with herds of living animals. This land is not just home to mighty hunters, but also contains nature's extraordinary architectural works. Under harsh sunlight and freezing nights, nature's architects have built sturdy homes. From high above to deep underground, each creature has created a dwelling suited to its life. High in tree branches are sociable weaver birds, Phalateris socius, architects of the world's largest bird nest. A single nest can house 500 individuals, weighing over 1 ton, spanning up to 7 meters on acacia trees. Truly impressive numbers. Each bird is an artisan. Day after day, they weave strands of dry grass into separate small chambers. This structure is not built in a day. Generation after generation, perfecting every detail. The nest structure is intelligently designed. Central chambers retain heat at night. Outer chambers stay cool during the day. At night, savanna temperatures drop to 10 degrees Celsius, but inside the nest remains warm as daytime. When the sun rises high, temperatures increase to 40 degrees. Outer chambers become cool refuges. This bird nest is not just a private home. It becomes a community where other species also find shelter. African pygmy owls often occupy abandoned chambers as breeding sites. Lizards find hiding places between crevices. A weaver nest can survive over 100 years, through rain and sun, storms and winds, still standing firm. This is proof of the power of cooperation. No single individual could accomplish this alone. This straw city is a symbol of resilience and collective intelligence in wild nature. Towering in the middle of the savanna are earthen towers rising beyond human height. These are termite constructions. Macro terms, Tower-building termites create mounds that can reach up to 8 meters high and solid as concrete. Each tower is built from soil, saliva, and feces. Millions of termites work ceaselessly to create massive structures lasting decades. Inside is an underground city consisting of fungus-growing chambers, queen's chamber, food storage, and an intricate network of connecting tunnels. But most remarkable is the ventilation system, a design so intelligent that humans have had to study and apply it to their own structures. Hot air from deep levels is channeled up and exits through the central shaft, while cool air from outside is drawn in through ventilation slits near ground level. This maintains internal temperature at a stable level around 30 degrees Celsius, even when external temperature reaches 45 degrees. Termite mounds are not just dwellings, but farms, hospitals, and fortresses protecting the queen and millions of colony members. When abandoned, they continue to play important ecological roles, becoming shelter for many other species like cobras, owls, and large lizards. These earthen towers can exist for decades, helping shape the landscape and becoming characteristic landmarks of the savanna. These tiny architects have created one of the most enduring legacies of African wild nature. Beneath the arid soil layer is a hidden world where naked mole rats, Heterocephalus glaber, build an underground empire. This strange rodent species lives in complete darkness, with bare hairless skin and developed incisors like specialized digging tools. Their tunnel system can extend for kilometers, with complex structure no different from a true underground city. Each area has clearly assigned functions. Communal sleeping quarters are at the deepest level, where temperature is stable and security is highest. The Queen's Chamber is the reproductive center of the entire colony, where only one female undertakes the breeding role and maintains the population of up to hundreds of individuals. Food storage contains tubers and roots collected from the surface, allowing the colony to stockpile food for months. Their digging technique is particularly efficient. One individual uses incisors to excavate soil, while other individuals coordinate in assembly line fashion, successively pushing soil backward. On the surface, small earth mounds gradually appear, surface signs of a vast and complex construction system hidden deep below. Naked mole rats can live up to 30 years, a record lifespan among rodents. The secret lies in the underground home they create. Additionally, not all weaver birds live communally. Masked weaver birds, Ploceus vellatus, are solitary artisans. Males build nests to attract females. Each breeding season, they can weave up to 3 different nests. Nests are pear-shaped or boot-shaped, hanging suspended from thin branches. The entrance is a narrow tunnel at the bottom. This design is not random. Snakes and monkeys can hardly squeeze through such a narrow, downward-facing entrance. Location is also carefully chosen. Thin branches hanging over water or thorn bushes are ideal choices. These nests can withstand rain and wind throughout breeding season, proof of the craftsmanship of these tiny artisans. Warthogs, Phacochorus africanus, don't build burrows from scratch, but they are talented renovation architects. They find abandoned burrows of aardvarks or anteaters, then renovate them to suit their needs. Particularly, warthogs always back into burrows, not turning their heads in. Heads face outward, ready to defend. Their sharp tusks are formidable weapons. Even lions hesitate to attack warthogs in narrow burrows. During the day, they forage. At night, they return to safe burrows. This is simple but effective living rhythm. Spotted hyenas, Crocuta, also live in burrows, but their burrows are more complex with multiple entrances and exits. A hyena burrow can have up to 5 entrances. When in danger, they escape through another exit, evading enemies. These burrows are not just shelters. This is where females give birth and raise the next generation in safety. The African savanna is not just wilderness, but also a museum of nature's architecture. These architects have no blueprints or modern tools, relying only on instinct and millions of years of evolution. Each home is a complete solution to harsh environmental challenges: scorching heat, freezing cold, enemies, and time. But by 2026, these architects are facing a new challenge. Climate change is altering their very living environment. The future of these magnificent works depends on the fragile balance between nature and human impact. The savanna still exists, silently waiting. The African savanna stretches endlessly beneath the dawnlight. This is the land of life, where every creature has its own role. Beside giants like lions and elephants, there are silent heroes. They're small, little known. From architects to environmental sanitation teams, from forest planters to living warning systems, all create a perfect survival network. This is the story of the uncrowned heroes. They don't roar, don't hunt dramatically, but are indispensable in Africa. Across the savanna, earthen towers rise up to 3 meters high. These are architectural masterpieces of macroterms termites, Africa's smallest architects. Each termite mound houses millions of individuals. They work ceaselessly, building, repairing, expanding structures for decades. Inside, temperature stays stable at 27 degrees Celsius, though outside can reach 40 degrees. The secret lies in an intelligent ventilation system. Hot air escapes through upper ducts. Cool air is drawn in from below. A perfect natural air conditioning system. But the termites' role doesn't stop there. When old mounds collapse, they become abundant mineral sources for surrounding soil. Grass growing here is greener, thicker. Antelope, zebras, buffalo all know this. Termite mounds become rest stops on migration journeys. Termites are also nutritious menu items for many species. Birds, lizards, anteaters all hunt them. One mound sustains an entire community of other creatures. During rainy season, millions of reproductive termites take flight. This is a feast for birds and bats. The entire sky buzzes with life. Termites recycle tons of dead wood and dry grass each year, returning nutrients to soil. Without termites, the savanna would be buried in organic waste. With 2 billion years existing on Earth, termites aren't just architects. They're the silent foundation of an entire vast ecosystem. An old antelope lies dead in the sun. Within hours, the savanna's sanitation team will appear. First come the vultures. Vultures have vision 8 times better than humans. From hundreds of meters high, they detect carcasses within minutes. Vulture stomach acid has extremely low pH, killing even anthrax bacteria and rabies virus. They eat what no other species dares touch. No feathers on head and neck help vultures maintain hygiene after meals. This is the result of millions of years of evolution to become cleanup specialists. Hyenas appear next. With the strongest jaws among carnivores, they crush even large bones. What vultures leave behind, hyenas clean up completely. Bones, skin, tendons, nothing is wasted. Efficient, thorough work, leaving no trace of disease. Without this sanitation team, decomposing carcasses would cause epidemics. Anthrax bacteria could spread to livestock and humans. Consequences would be severe. Vultures and hyenas aren't just scavengers. They protect community health, keeping the savanna clean and safe. A bull elephant walks slowly through sparse forest. In its belly are seeds from over 30 different tree species. The elephant doesn't know it's planting forests. Each day, elephants eat 150 kilo of vegetation. Fruit is a favorite. Seeds passing through elephant digestive systems aren't destroyed, but are better prepared. When elephants defecate, seeds are placed in a warm, moist, nutrient-rich pile of dung. This is the perfect seedbed. Elephants move dozens of kilometers daily. They carry seeds from one area to another, creating widespread biodiversity. Many tree species in Africa have seeds too large. Only elephants can disperse them. Without elephants, these tree species would disappear. Above, hornbills swoop past. These birds are also forest planters, but differently. They swallow whole fruits, fly far, then excrete. Seeds fall from high above, scattered randomly. Some fall into rock crevices, some into alluvial soil. Dense forest spreads thanks to these tiny pilots. Elephants and hornbills, two forest planters of different scales. One walks, one flies. Together, they paint Africa's green landscape. On a tree branch, a vervet monkey stands guard, eyes constantly scanning. Suddenly, it emits a sharp call. That's the snake signal. Vervet monkeys have distinct warning languages. Sounds warning of snakes, leopards, or eagles. Each danger has a different response. Hearing the eagle warning, monkeys hide in bushes. Hearing the leopard warning, they climb high branches. Hearing the snake warning, they stand upright, looking down at grass. Other species also listen. Antelope, birds, all react according to vervet monkey signals. Elsewhere, a honey-guide bird perches on a dry tree. It chirps melodiously, flaps wings, trying to attract attention. This is Africa's most magical invitation to cooperate. Honey badgers hearing the call will follow the bird. The bird leads to beehives. Honey badgers get honey. Birds eat beeswax. Perfect symbiosis over thousands of years. Honey-guide birds can't get honey alone. Both need each other. This is the clearest evidence of cooperation between species. Vervet monkeys and honey-guide birds, two different warning systems. One protects communities from danger, one builds bridges between species. Water ripples as a herd of hippos surfaces. During the day, they lie submerged in water, avoiding the hot sun. Hippos weigh over 3 tons, fierce, dangerous, but they're also the most important nutrient pumps of African rivers. At night, hippos come ashore to graze. One can eat up to 40 kilograms of grass each night. At dawn, they return to the river and defecate into water. Hippo dung is rich in nutrients, feeding microorganisms, algae, aquatic insects. They're the foundation of the underwater food chain. Small fish eat microorganisms. Large fish eat small fish. Herons, egrets, kingfishers hunt large fish. All depend on hippo dung, a perfect cycle. Hippos' massive bodies also create other benefits. As they move underwater, they excavate small channels, helping water flow. During dry season, when water levels drop, these channels become refuges for fish. They prevent small ponds from drying up, stagnating, getting diseased. Hippos with river ecosystems, they're pillars, water keepers, fertilizers, maintainers of life beneath African rivers. On the ground, a pile of animal dung just dropped. Within minutes, tiny warriors appear. These are dung beetles, the savanna's soil regeneration team. Scarabaeus viridis dung beetles can smell dung from 2 kilometers away. They fly quickly, competing for this valuable resource. Dung beetles quickly form balls from dung, rolling them away from the crowd. Female beetles lay eggs in buried dung balls. Hatching larvae will eat dung as food. Meanwhile, buried dung fertilizes the soil. Without dung beetles, the savanna would lose balance. Grass would lack nutrients. Flies would proliferate. Disease would spread. Small heroes with great work. These silent heroes work day and night. No roars, no sharp claws or fangs. Each species like a link in the life chain. Termites build homes, vultures clean up, elephants sow seeds, monkeys warn, hippos fertilize, dung beetles recycle. All connected to each other, dependent on each other. No small roles, no surplus creatures. Every species is important. Every life has meaning. But in 2026, these heroes are facing challenges. Climate change is altering rainy seasons. Humans expand agriculture, clear forests, build roads. Hornbills lose nesting places. Dung beetles lose food sources. Vulture numbers have dropped 90% in 3 decades. Lead poisoning from hunting bullets, habitat loss. The savanna's sanitation team is gradually disappearing. But there's still hope. Conservation areas are being expanded. People are learning to coexist with wildlife. Africa doesn't belong only to lions and leopards. It belongs to termites, to vultures, to dung beetles, to the uncrowned heroes, deserving of respect, protection, and remembrance.